everyone, my name is Elfa. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to another speed build. I hope you're all doing well and having such a fantastic day. So today we are building in the world of Oasis Springs, and this time we're doing a kind of like a, prefab modern container house by the lake, something like that. I'm still not sure what to name this build, at least by this point, but I just wanted to build something like very eco lifestyle-ish style-wise, and also I just wanted to play with orange swatches because I don't know about you, but I feel like orange is, I think, my least favorite color in terms of swatches in game, because normally they will be very bright and neony, and I don't really like that on my builds. But I challenged myself to build something using a little more orange here and there. So as you might already knew that with eco lifestyle we have a lot of like orangey swatches, and I just decided to build using that. And actually I didn't expect that I will build something like this, because I planned on doing a kind of like a more Tudor house, or like another build for my save file that is still ongoing. I need to finish that at least by this summer or before this summer, but I was on a very bad builder's block lately, and I just decided to build something like this that I think it's quite exciting for me. I've been wanting to build something like this because I don't know, I just love doing this style. And as you can tell that I built in a diagonal, which is not very easy. I had a lot of struggle when doing diagonals. When it's just like a small-ish build, like tiny build, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I won't have that much issue, but since this is more like everything is diagonal, it's just a little bit hard. And surprisingly, the exterior wasn't the hardest part on this build, but the interior was. So I had a lot of like lighting issue with the interior and also the scaling, and I don't understand why, but diagonal tiles and the like regular tiles are totally different, and the diagonal tiles is a bit bigger size-wise than the like regular tiles, and it's just so hard for me to figure out the floor plan, because I mean, we used to work with like regular tiles, and when I had to work with diagonal tiles, it's all different, and the scaling is, the scaling in the Sims is already off, and with diagonals is way more strange. And yeah, but I'm glad I figured out everything. So we have 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom here. So I imagine that the Sims who live here, they are friends, or they may be roommates, something like that. And we have like a slightly bigger bedroom, and the other one is just a tiny bit smaller, but not super small. I can fit double beds on both bedrooms, so that's a win. And this is the kitchen, and as you can tell that if you place the countertops on diagonals, it will have this like weird shadowy on the like back side of the countertops, and there's no way you can fix that. It's just the game. I tried to put like lighting on the back of the counters, but sometimes it makes my kitchen like doesn't function, which is not what I am looking for. And I decided just to like leave it there like that with this crazy shadow, and I hope you're okay with that. It's just the game. It's not like, I don't know, like I didn't put any lamps, something like that. No, it's just the game. And this is like a medium wall height, I think, so that's why we have like a very huge like this ceiling, like this ground to ceiling ratio. And I use a lot of packs on this build, because on the last one I kind of limited the packs usage, but this time I didn't really limit the packs that I use. So the packs that I used the most was, of course, Eco Lifestyle Dream Home Decorator, and I also used some items from the new game pack, which still kind of like I'm on the fence on that pack, but mostly like negative. And also some Discover University. I tried to make this house look I don't know, looks more like youthful. So on the living space over here, we have this kind of Discover University couch, and also I put the like chairs like very closely together to make this kind of custom sectional couch, which actually I can use the Dream Home Decorator one, but I just don't like the texture on that. I mean, it has this kind of like a padded thingy or the button one, and I don't want that on this build. I love them, but I just don't want them on this build. So I decided just to make my own custom sectional couch over here with Discover University, and I did play test everything. It works just fine. I have to mention this. Okay, it took me about a little over an hour to play test my build in real life, and I will consider it as a very long time to play test everything, because normally it will take me like 20 minutes, and a little over an hour is actually a bit long. And the reason was I had this weird issue with the kitchen. So I used the stove and the like oven from Dream Home Decorator as well as the countertops, and somehow since I play or build in diagonal, the scaling with the like grid thing was a bit different, and it made my Sims can't use the oven. So I had to like change a little bit here and there just to make sure it works, and that was basically the longest playtest ever I've done. I mean, I built a kind of like a mini city in Winterberg in the 64x64 lot on the island of Winterberg, and it took me only like 40 minutes to playtest everything. It works just fine, but this small build took me forever to make sure that the build works. Yeah, I just don't really like that, and I had this weird like issue with the game. So when I was building the Tartosa family home like a few days ago, I didn't have that much issue with the gameplay, but when I finished with the whole like doing the screenshots and then the intro and playtest everything, I had this kind of like unresponsive game glitch, which normally it rarely happen on my game. I don't have like very high-end computer, but my PC could handle the game very well, and it happened very rarely. And then I had that issue, but it's just like one time, and when I was building this, within like less than 10 minutes, I had that like unresponsive game thingy for at least 7 times, and that was very frustrating. I kid you not, I was very stressed because my OBS also didn't work, and I couldn't even save the game. So all I had to do was just like sit still in front of my PC waiting for the game to work. And I don't know, I think I had that issue before, but it was like many months ago, and that was because I opened too many like windows. I opened like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, OBS, Netflix all at the same time, and I think that's because of that. But when I was building this, I didn't open anything. I just opened like OBS, like Microsoft Edge for the browser and the game. So that's it. Oh, and Spotify, but normally it will work just fine, but it didn't. So I'm not sure what caused that, because I think my game wasn't that bad before. I mean, the lagginess issue wasn't that bad on me, but I didn't expect that it will be so terrible when I was building this. I'm not sure if that's because I built on diagonal, and also I get my wedding stories, which is such a very terrible pack. I just don't really like that. I don't really enjoy that pack, but I just don't really understand why it happens on me, and it happens too many times within short time, and I can't. So I hope it only happens on my game. I hope it won't happen or do not happen on your games, because it's just so frustrated, and I almost cried like many times. And anyway, let's just talk about the build. So we have a kind of like a very like almost wrapped, or not almost, but actually a wrapped around porch over here, or not porch, actually it's a balcony. Yeah, wrapped around balcony over here, and I couldn't change the swatch of the like fans of the balcony. I don't understand why. When I was about to like change the swatch, it always shown as can't find object, something like that, and I couldn't change that. I wish I could, because if I could, I will change that into like a black swatch, something like that, but since I couldn't, I have to deal with that. So yeah, we have white-ish, like off-white fans over there. I hope it's just my game again, because I tried to like reopen my game after I finished the screenshots and everything, just to make sure that I could change that, just in case I could change that, and still I couldn't. So yeah, we have to deal with that. And we have this kind of like a very interesting shape of lake in front and on the side of the house. I really love this house so much. I love this color scheme, like these orangey wood tones and black and white. I think they look really good together. And yeah, we're basically just finishing up the build with a lot of landscaping. To be honest, I wasn't really sure on how to do the landscape on this house, because the last time when I was building this was when I built the like Adobe community, something like that, which was like, I don't know, a year ago maybe. It's been a long time. And this is the Johnny Zest trailer lot. So in case you want to place this build on the exact same lot, that's the lot. And yeah, I think that's it. It took me forever to finish the landscaping, because this is a 40 by 30 and this is a small build, not a very like huge build. And this might sound very surprising, but I've been into bigger builds lately, so yeah, we'll see. And yeah, I think we just have to finishing up the landscaping, put in some more like trees and bushes and stuff like that, and doing the outdoor like decoration pieces here and there, and we'll be heading on to the screenshots. So if you want to download this build, this has been up on the Sims 4 gallery. You could find it under my AID, which is elfathiera, or under the hashtag plummysims. You could also click the link in the description box below that will bring you to my Ko-fi website. It'll have two different links. So the first one is the gallery download link, and the other one is the trail files link from Share. So yeah, I think that's it. I really hope you did enjoy this video. And if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also, make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to, you could also ring the bell, so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this voiceover right now. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today and supporting my channel. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video and the screenshots. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!